A bullying complaint at a Leeward, Ohio school goes all the way to a civil rights office in the U.S. Department of Education. Good evening, I'm Laura Yamada.
And I'm Paula AKANA. Now, school administrators and staff will begin training on how to handle racial and sexual harassment cases. KITV4's Catherine CRUZ joins us now with the exclusive story. Catherine?
Well, New York recently passed anti-bullying laws, and now one Oahu father wonders if Hawaii should consider something similar. Robert and Pamela Hogan say at first they didn't understand why their daughter Zoe didn't want to go to school anymore. They say their teenager endured months of bullying at Waianae High School and then broke down.
She started waking up crying in the middle of the night and started confiding that they were threatening her, telling her to watch her back and that they were going to beat her up.
When Zoe did go to school, the office would call to say she was always late for her classes. Her parents say she was trying to avoid her tormentors.
They were saying things like, Hallie cockroaches can't use these stairs, physically threatening her, taunting her about her parents.
The Civil Rights Office of the U.S. DOE started calling after the Hogans say the school dropped the ball and efforts to get help from the district office failed to get a response. In an agreement reached last week, the Hawaii DOE doesn't admit it violated any laws, but it will institute harassment training so everyone knows what is harassment, how to deal with it, and what to do if someone asks for help.
The training and the notice are intended to make sure that everybody knows. The policy of the department is no sexual harassment, no racial harassment. That's not acceptable, and that we are taking it seriously.
The Hogans wanted to share their story to give others hope.
I was one person that was getting no attention, and I took some further steps, and now somebody's listening to me. And my concern is maybe somebody in Kaneohe has the same problem and has been through what I'm going through. Speak up. Somebody's going to listen. You can do something about it.
Hogan thinks all this could have been resolved easier, but
I'm just sad that it took so long and that it seems like this could have easily been resolved, but in another way I'm glad that it wasn't, because we might have just made things better for her, and in this case we're making things better for everyone, and that's what really matters.
Now, in the agreement reached, harassment training for the staff at the school will begin in January, and by the end of this month, the school needs to be real clear to its parents and students that bullying will not be tolerated and exactly who to contact if there is a problem. Paula?
Well, Catherine, what about steps to curb cyberbullying, which could happen right outside of school?
Well, Superintendent Matayoshi says that is something that the department needs to address, but she says everyone needs to be vigilant, not just teachers and staff, but parents and students. It may go back to the question, do we need an anti-bullying law like New York before things escalate on the web?
All right, Catherine, thank you very much.